played each other at the top stage here. State finals last season. Just load in here. It will be, I believe it will be Bind. Yeah, that's
Yep.
correct there. It's like we got Park Center there on the left for the defense and Apple Valley on the right there for the attack. And just, to go over a little bit of agent history, pretty much from Apple Valley's matches, you can see that any of them can like play anything and they'll do good. They're just overall really well-rounded players. There are some more, more star players that maybe have a little more frags just because they play those duelists more often. Saber there at the bottom of your screen has played Reyna Jet before, some fantastic performances there. Now picking up the Rays, another duelist, keeping their kind of role there. While some of these other agents, they might not be what they always play, but I believe they are, things we've seen before. Some on the Gecko have seen that. Santi on the Cypher, that as well. Kimsey, Brim, why not on the Reyna? Those are all historical agents that they've played and definitely something that we know they can perform on. So for Apple Valley side, at least, no real unknowns.
Yeah. And Bind is a map that we haven't seen too many times here played at MNVL. We've seen a lot of Ascent, but Bind is going to be really interesting to me personally. I like the agent setup that we have on both teams. I think both teams have pretty well-rounded combos. That Cypher just being so good at locking down sites. But I'm honestly really surprised I'm not seeing at least one Killjoy.
Oh yeah, you're right, bro. I was typing something, but yeah, that's definitely interesting. Killjoy's kind of the go-to Sentinel, go-to defensive agent, and I've seen so much play on Bind over the years that is kind of shocking.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, do you think it's because like you can just take a teleporter and go away from her ult, or it's like?
I mean,
or maybe it's the Cypher buffs.
Both teams have Cypher. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
and I think that's kind of their Sentinel there, because I went double Sentinel on Bind there. But we're jumping in here. Both teams are setting up here for this first round. Of course, it will be Apple Valley on the attack with that spike. Park Center on the defense. Hop into the Rift. Rift? What am I saying? We hop onto Bind here.
Hey, it's okay.
It
Going through hookah. Let's see. Pretty standard agent split from Park Center.
That box take a little bit of damage. First kill going over to the defensive side of Park Center. Teams, other than that initial pick, they're playing a little slow. Trapwire gonna bind them. And the defense is huge from Park Center. They've already got it down to a 5v1 there with just Kimsey on the brim, trying to hold him off. Gonna run out there, use the stim beacon. Gonna get dashed at, gonna get bounced at. Senna pick up a 3K on that round to win it flawlessly. Massive start for Park Center there.
Extremely exciting first round. I guess here we saw immediately the value of that Cypher, right? Because 2 trips were activated in that hookah. 2 people got killed instantly after they got revealed by the trip. Huge first round from Park Center. Taking the first round in such a close match like this can prove to be very crucial for both mental but also the actual game, because you can see that they're full buying here, and Apple Valley going to opt for a full save, which I definitely agree with.
After that opening flawless, just getting taken down without anything, Apple Valley wanting to just make sure they have some economy going in there. But the full buy is a little interesting, because if the round does go south and they find a way to lose it, they're gonna be a little broke. They're gonna have a rough time, and it pretty much just evens out right there. We always say that winning pistol round is essentially like winning 2 rounds, because you get the better guns, and like you see on screen right now. But it's not a guarantee, and these players are really good.
Yeah. Apple Valley are a very performing team. They're not used to playing from behind. So, maybe this is going to be a real test of their mental game. But they're going to have to play kind of sneaky to get some picks here. And I think that they know that, too. We have 2 players sitting in spawn. Is that intentional? Yeah, they're just covering both angles of spawn.
I hope it's intentional. I mean,
kind of just knowing that they can't get much with this gun difference.
Guess not. This is what we see from top Valorant. Come on, this is a high IQ play, I guess. We're gonna go with that.
Very interesting.
It's like roar through showers for something. But Apple Valley is just totally holding back there. Like they got that one in spawn still. They haven't creeped up anywhere. First frag of the round there. Just totally waiting for him. And that was also the spike going down. So it's just sitting out in the open, and Roar on the Jet is just holding this angle so perfectly. There's really, I don't see a great way in for Apple Valley.
Yeah, with that 2 bullets in that Outlaws chamber, no one got shields. No one can afford to even take a body shot from that thing and not get instantly killed. So it's pretty tough. But Apple Valley is not really expecting to win this round in the first place.
They definitely were not. Their kill over there. Looks like Apple Valley does have control of the B side of the map, but the spike is not on the B side of the map. So I wonder if that was a bit of a miscommunication, that they had the spike on that one player, or if they were going for some sort of fake where it's B, another 2 going down there. Gecko going to be the only one surviving here. Assuming they're just going to try and save a little bit. Peek out, they will.
Ooh,
They're going to get one back. It's going to get taken
Might as well go for it.
It's something.
Yeah. But here's where the interesting round comes down. Everyone got money for the rifles. Kimsey not necessarily having enough for that full shield, but that's okay. This round is where it all comes down, This is where Apple Valley can display their mental, know that they can keep calm, still have some confidence, because to win, you definitely can't be not confident.
Exactly.
So you can't let these couple of rounds get to you, because at the end of the day, 2 rounds maybe means nothing if you're winning, but all comes down to how they play this out.
You got to believe in the power of the team. I'm sure Apple Valley does. They're very strong. They have a lot of titles to back them up. He's going to rush onto the B side here, but Mike with that bucket going to pop down the first one. They will spray 2 down to get it back. They're still not really tight an advantage here. There's really nothing we can see. There's so much util in that one choke there.
And that's where the power of Cypher comes through. My gosh, I don't even know how I was surprised with no killjoy.
It happened though. It's ticking away here. Saber on that side. Apple Valley finally finding that. Saint here trying to hold something. Throughout that Omen blind. They're just getting sprayed down though. Apple Valley finding some life there.
Yup. Park Center was behind on guns a little bit. They had some Bulldogs, some Marshals from the last round. So now we're on real even playing grounds. Both sides, full shield, full rifle. Gecko has the ult, but no one else is really close besides Sena on Park Center side. So
yeah,
should be a pretty good round.
This is the round. These 2 teams are coming in with even records, and now they got even guns. So it's just evens across the board here. Creep
Absolutely.
There. Looks like Apple Valley could be going for the similar play here through B long. But they haven't spotted out by Mike though, so could be backing off in just a second.
They are a little bit quieter this time. I do like it. It's great that Apple Valley got that round, by the way, because it does show that they're still confident despite losing those 2 rounds. But getting a little bit of a momentum reset here. Got a bit of a split happening as well.
Through Hookah. A little scared of the Cypher until Saber taking a long duel with the enemy arrays. Finding it, that's huge. Cage goes up, trying to block down some vision. They're spraying through. Apple Valley not quite going for the execute, though they do have the man advantage. That dog able to blind up a little bit there. Looks like they're going to run it now. Why not under that eye? Going to be blinded up himself, though. Going to be blinded again. But he just sneaks onto sight. He's not quite dead yet. Saint going to take him down there.
Ooh.
It will be a good defense from Park Center. They're cleaning up house here. Kimsey getting one back there towards the end. I mean, there's always a chance, but it's not looking too good here.
Yep, just looking to play it chill, get whatever picks he can, and keep that rifle. The economy is super important. When you're losing rounds, all you can really do in this situation is keep that gun. But Park Center, picking up a nice little steal. Maybe he can, but nah. Just gonna keep calm.
That was, frankly, that was similar to the last round. Just a total spam of util on that B
Yeah.
site. We saw that one big adaptation towards the earlier part where it looked like Apple Valley, like I said, was scared of the Cypher util, and I don't blame them. The tripwires and the cages, they
They're
block a lot.
volatile.
They are, yeah. They prevent a lot of that, so they crept up a little slower and didn't quite take it as fast there. And it ended up not going in their favor there. Park Center
Right.
in that round, moving up to 3-1 here.
Yeah, and you know that's the difficult thing is that Park Center, the util that they have is pretty decent at buying time, especially if you go to the site that Cypher's set up on. Like they're just buying so much time, and
Ooh. See,
unfortunately,
feel that unison there? Ooh. Nice.
yeah.
That was nice.
And you know what? These two races, the top 5 races, going back and forth as well, because we saw that the 1v1 gunfight went over to Apple Valley Race's side, the Saber, but this one, Sana, the confident tap, super close.
Close there. Even numbers here. Apple Valley executing onto the A site this time. We're seeing the rotations over. Kimsey going for that plant. Looks like they will get it down. There's going to be some enemies revealed. They know where they're at here. Full setup. They have defensive advantage. Those smokes are hard to play through. Why not getting that first one over there, giving the big advantage to Apple Valley? Going to be a tough way for Mike and their Omen to get into here. Look up through land for that flank angle, but everything is covered. Saint getting that one there. Gonna be good, but these two.
Clean angle hold. Now they got bomb to defend.
That Molly making
Oh,
so
look
much
at him.
zoning.
The Brim knows that Omen has to come through here, and he's set up for it perfectly. Watch this. Dang,
Ooh.
that's crazy. The game knowledge from Kimsey there was super impressive.
Yeah, that was perfect. He had that Molly holding the one walkway and his teammate on the other, and he knows he's got to come through lamps. That's the only way the Omen can get onto the site, and he just set up for it perfectly, knocked him down.
Yep. It's a small stuff like those plays that really show here, because when you're so close, a small play like that is great. Like, why not, you know, once that bomb was down, he went for a little bit of an unconventional play of pushing their own Brim smokes, and he knew that he had the liberty to do that because he could dismiss. So he got a tap, got a confident dismiss. But, oof, Park Center just running at them with these low econ guns.
Santi having to escape there. Trying to play a little more close range. Not working out in Park Center's favor, though. First, he's that tripwire. Knock that down, but it looks like Apple Valley got full control of the site here. Plant will go down. Park Center trying to play through hookah right now. Find some angle to get a retake.
Yeah, they're getting a couple of picks, which is not bad considering the economy difference in this round. Gore ended up getting a rifle. He could do some crazy work with this. Definitely seen it before.
That Gecko ult, though. Thrash gonna try and knock him down. It will just get shot by Roar. And I think, frankly, they're just running out of time. Apple Valley kind of has to bail out with that Brim ulti as well. And just plant that on Spike and prevent so much, so much time there and just take out that. But Roar, you said with the rifle, he could get stuff done. Gonna get popped his own way, though. Apple Valley there, 2 in a row. Tie the game up 3-3.
Yep. Like, as we expected, this game's super close. Park Center should be back to rifle economy here. Or we're going to opt for probably using the ult. Or going for the orb and getting using that ult.
Or ults up for Park Center, jeez.
Yeah. This could be their opportunity to shift that momentum. But even if Apple Valley loses a round, their economy is looking pretty good to where they'll still be able to full buy if they die again. So it's like the composure that you need to stop this momentum is pretty impressive, but definitely something that I think that is perfectly realistic for Park Center to pull out.
Yeah, like you said there, Jet now got the ult. Is 5 online there, and there's those knives hopping down the first one. Giving a good advantage there. That pretty much stopped any activity towards the A site from Apple Valley. And they're so far back right now that it's gonna be a tough way to get onto any site here.
And it's really interesting seeing how these two top teams play against each other, because like these rounds are going so much slower than most of our other rounds.
is there. Now those smokes coming down, that execute going through, Senna jumping in with the raise ult. They're gonna get popped out of the sky from some.
What a shot!
He just shot down some birds with that one. He could have taken out a flock of ducks. Oh my gosh, three now for the members of here. Looks like Roar and this guy peeking up through lamps here, trying to find something. Why Not is low on health. Why Not is out of health. We're gonna lift through that. 7 bullets in the gun, 6 now. Nico fires it from the back. We're gonna get onto that spike here. Just the brimstone from Kimsey. That ulti getting down and just denying everything. He's got time in his favor. He's got
They're
the
both
spike
one.
in his favor. One more shot to get it here. It's a 1v1 here to decide the round. Shots are going wide, and it's gonna be Roar. Absolutely, just combustible, volatile. Every ult he spent. What the heck round?
What just happened? That is crazy. Down to the wire, 10 HP. Roar known to clutch those. You know, he's sitting there with 10 HP. He knows that he has to go for the headshot there, and he just hits it. That's crazy.
Beautiful shots there. Roar on that jet.
You know, it's coming really down to the wire, and it's just showing us how close this match truly is.
I mean, we knew it had to have been close, but that was something else there. I mean,
absolutely.
And you just saw the team coordination from Apple Valley. Now playing aggressive here. Gonna get one, gonna get two
taps.
Gonna get traded back though, but it's all right though. Park Center already got a one-man advantage, just a mere 10 seconds into the round, something like that. I don't even know there.
In last round, I was just talking about how they're playing slow, but Roar feeling himself and going for that 2 headshots straight away. Anything can happen in this game.
It can happen. That spike is now down. Are at a slight disadvantage. They know where Saint is now. They're gonna take out the Cypher anyways.
Evening out them numbers.
Does he know the Brim is there? He knows, but he can't find the shots. Get outgunned there. Gonna be Apple Valley pulling it right back there. Beautiful round from those 2 players there, especially Kimsey top fragging right now for Apple Valley. And just, I think they've had some great plays so far.
Yeah, all players playing really well. Kimsey, he's really, I feel like, I mean, I can't speak for him himself, obviously, because I'm not the player. But I feel like based on the way he's playing, he seems like the type of person that is just calm. Like, the type of plays that he's making is like very hard decisions to make. But he's making really good decisions most of the time.
Yeah. We already highlighted that earlier play with the lamps control. Earlier rounds. Not gonna matter though, those sprays coming through. It's like Apple Valley going for another A execute. Not gonna quite get on site yet though. Even numbers here, Senna there.
2 bullets, 1
Ray
bullet.
is finding so much. Coming up huge there. The frags are clean for Park Center. 1v3 there, or why not on the Reyna? Very tough situation. They do have the ult. Could spend that.
Ooh, barely missing. Can he make some work?
Gets what he's done here. He's gonna get 1 there, but not gonna be enough though. Park Center picking up that round, keeping it close, keeping it tight, keeping it competitive. Keeping him honest.
No. Yeah. Like, you know, we saw Roar drop the op just to go for that Vandal headshot, you know? Sometimes you need to go back to the basics to secure that.
Exactly. You gotta have multiple ways to play, and you gotta make sure you adapt to the situation in, you know, an ever-changing game like this.
Yep. The economy looking pretty rough for AVHS. They still keep going for this A hit with Santi on the lurk. Cypher on Apple Valley's side.
There's that judge though. They walk up into that judge. From Saint.
Oh, what an interesting spot though.
I think
is he gonna check above him? Or are they?
Possible. He's gonna get that one there. They know where he is now. Boombot throwing out some, giving him some space. Saint's just running past. Saint's now gonna run out there. Gonna get that opening pick. Park Center is really well done from Saint. They're getting up into that kind of off angle with the shotgun.
Yep.
Absolutely great performance.
It's really interesting how the pace of every single round has been different. Like, we have certain rounds where you're just fighting and, you know, 8 people die in 15 seconds. But a round like this,
oh my,
never mind.
Okay. Roar getting some clean shots there with the op. We're just talking about the speed of the round. This one's certainly picking up. Started out slow.
That just proves my point, if I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly. Yeah. That we saw 2 rounds ago. Just it was slow. It was chill. Everyone was looking for information, and then there was the mass execute. We saw, I guess 2 rounds ago now. We saw that 10-second and like 8 are gone, and it was pretty much an even round after that. And that previous one was just so slow until it wasn't. Like Roar, those two clean shots. I mean, those are pretty good.
Yeah, both teams should be on rifles here. Looks like Saber's accidentally uncoordinated with the economy with the rest of the team. These next 2 rounds should be pretty volatile as well. But what does Apple Valley need to do to get this evened out for the half?
They're going back to the hit through B long that has worked for them in the past. Be different though. We've seen a spread of util. We already see a cage and a smoke and a dog in there. Like a knock Zeus book. They're rushing on site here. Pushing up there. Roar finding another one with that op. They've been so well in this game so far. Now they have those knives. Could be another one dashing out though. The defense is absolutely clean from Park Center.
And they
just wiped them off the map there. Picking up a 3-round advantage so far. 7 of 4 for the last round of this half.
Beautifully played from Park Center. Looks like Apple Valley calling a little timeout here, which I don't blame them for. Roar absolutely feeling himself. Every single one of these rounds, he gets something crazy. And to have the confidence to do something like that into Apple Valley, it's like huge props to him. But now Apple Valley has their backs against the wall, which is a position they don't see themselves in very often. So seeing what they do is going to be really interesting.
Of course, I think Park Center, they're just treating them like any other team. They've blocked out all the titles and the wins. They just say, excuse me,
we're just here to play some Valorant.
Yeah, we're going to play some Valorant. It's just another game. Like, we just got to play it like we do. We just got to play it how we win. And we're going to get to that point. And so far, they're doing very well here.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean they have it in the bag at all. We got the half coming up soon. An absolute momentum stop. So, but let's just see how this last round plays. Maybe AVHS can pick up one more round and get their motivation back in it for the next half. But
buy is really rough for them, though.
Yup. On a Bulldog, Guardians, no one's got a rifle. It's bit.
Don't have a chance.
Got a dollar store full buy.
Dollar store, brother? Come on. Dollar store
I'll give
like...
it a couple more than $1. We got the $5.
It's like a Walgreens. It's a Walgreens.
Walgreens, all right.
Yeah. Anyways, still got a round to play. Apple Valley's still really good. See those good shots there. Saber not taking anything back there. Already got the enemy raised low.
Grenade!
Yeah.
Definitely a possibility here. And I mean, it's like they're playing it slow. It's going to be a slow round here to start things off. Apple Valley. It's going to be an A hit as well. Sky from Park Center already rotating over. So I think they know what's up.
Checking those angles as well. Yeah. But Sana unfortunately living that shot because it's a Bulldog. But getting another shot. Was that through the smoke or is it?
It was a kill regardless. And we were saying so much about the guns though. Apple Valley executing on the site very well. The shots are absolutely going their way. Nico now stuck in a 1v4. Forget everything we said about the Walgreens. It just doesn't matter.
Maybe they should do this more often. Apple Valley getting a nice little quick wipe on all of them. They all go down pretty quickly there. A nice execute. Unfortunately, they couldn't get more of those on the attacker's side. But we have the side swapping, and it's really anyone's game here.
Park Center now on the attack. Goes to Apple Valley. It's definitely an interesting one because the comps are very similar. They have Sentinel to a duelist, initiator controller. It's not like anybody's got double initiator or something. There's nothing going on like that. So
but check out this call out from AVHS. We have a 4 stack on A. But Park Center's posted up right in front of A. Do they go for that 4 stacked A? I mean, they have no info, so there's no way for them to know, but very interesting setup from AVHS.
Gambling on this one a little bit. dash on that smoke already. Looks like the Jet's trying to get on a site there. Gonna find that
Gets
first kill.
lower pretty early.
Huge fragger down. Park Center. Another one popped there. Saber's trying to hold the lines from the back. He's not doing too good a job though.
It's just so hard to
Sorry, he's doing a
execute
good
when
job.
you're pushing 4 different angles on site.
Sure there. Little even and out here though. Spike has not been planted. Nico on this flank though. He's gonna find one. The reload could be the end of him. It just barely was. Apple Valley still holding strong with that defense.
Yep. I am really interested in what Apple Valley's thought process was. Did they know? Like, because they've played versus Park Center before, so I'm wondering, is this some history? Did Apple Valley know that they were going to go for that? Or was that just, is this just their setup? You have Cypher solo holding that B side, which he's definitely capable of doing. It's like, are they, this is like a very aggressive type of style from Apple Valley, right? Because if they're playing 4 on A, they need to be ready to retake. And retaking takes some boldness for sure.
Takes some guts to just kind of get out there and get back onto the site even when you know you're at a disadvantage. It's not really your setup here. But like we talked about that Cypher.
Yeah.
Park Center.
Cypher's all alone here.
They're sending everything towards him. Right, it's almost known now. They're wary of that trip.
Got
Santi
2 running
holding
back
well.
from A side. Here comes 3.
All the rotations here. The plan's already going through, and that smoke's covering up so much. Go, they'll find that opening one there. Gonna be a different kill. Rally though, and peeking through the smoke, trying to find something here. Now that info is all available. Rally trying to get
Spectre's
back onto that
down.
retake. Can't find much though. It's gonna be a tight round.
These 2 pops.
Sees they're on the spike, but he can't find the shots. Gonna be a good round there.
Yeah. Really well played from Apple Valley. Like I said, to go for these retakes, it takes a different type of boldness to go for that. Like, you know, you kind of got to be assertive, right? Like, you have to have that confidence and play as 4 together and go and attack that site again. Kind of like being an attacker again. And it's a very interesting play style for Apple Valley. I'm not sure if they're going to keep that up, though. Looks like they are opting to change the setup a bit after. With the solo, is it really going to be a Cypher solo hold A with 4 on B?
They're trying to read him. I don't think it's going very no, I don't think the read's going very good here. You just look up towards that map. There are 4 Park Center just pouring on the A site now. They're already dashing in. They're already running through lamps. And we're already seeing the full rotations from Apple Valley. They already know what's up. They know where to
full
go
rotate.
now.
It's great to see that they know that they're really weak on A and that they should be ready to rotate. Early trade packs coming in though.
Going through there. And the even numbers so far. Drop some smokes to try and get some info denial there. That stim beacon's helping him rotate. He's already locked into that 1v3 and he can't find much though. Park Center getting around there.
This 4-1 setup from Apple Valley really showing its strengths and weaknesses. Like, when you got one Cypher, like, yeah, his util is good, but it's not that good. And they're going to continue using this 4-1 setup. And look at that, Park Center switching over to B when the Cypher's alone. And this, you know, it's kind of sad. I don't want to say sad, but Santi has been forced to play alone for most of the game. Even on attack, he was lurking on the other side, and you know, he's still performing despite the fact that he's kind of fighting his own battle in a way.
I mean, Park Center is reading them right now. They know they do that 4-1 pretty much every round, so they just keep switching off. And again, like we've been saying, you're already seeing the rotations are. They're rotating even earlier. They already give up everything on A.
Yeah.
I think Park Center could just rotate back A if they really wanted to. They will though. That execute going through here. Trap player is going to stop so much there. They already got one on the site though. Sprays are coming through. Trades are going down. Just a massive kill feed there.
Why not just arriving as well?
Blind gonna find one. Catch him out. Forced to reload. Back off there. Gonna be popped down. Saints here, a 1v1,
And
clutch
what a
on the
transfer.
round. Beautiful shots there at the end.
Yeah. Super calm. Headshot Reyna into headshot Brim. And the funny thing is, both of them were low. He didn't even need to hit those headshots, but he's clean like that.
Why not practice headshots? Come on. You're gonna need them more than you're gonna need body shots, so
Yeah,
I would just
maybe
take
you're
them.
right.
They're just that good.
Got a
This is
couple ults coming online as well.
See triple over there on the side of Park Center. Just single on Apple Valley. Omen teleport. Always a fun play. Always some opportunities. Go for a bit of a trickery there.
Yo.
I think Apple Valley's finally changing their setup though with those three aggressively posted toward B. They're going to spot him with that camera. They're going to spray down one. It's not going to be much more though. They know exactly where they are. More shots going through that Cypher cage. And
Yeah.
they stopped the push. That's what
Quick
matters.
early advantage with that change of strategy there. It's really great. Especially with Apple Valley, they're on a lower economy, so they know that they have to play a little bit unconventionally if they want to have any chance of winning this round with that gun difference. But getting that early advantage is always great.
What's interesting to me is that TP is there, that teleporter. They get to the other side of the map. Apple Valley still has the Brim and the Reyna post up towards A. So could be able to shut down that. They will hear it, but round is slowing down here.
I do like that they still have someone on A, but Park Center knowing that time is a resource
Need
that
it
they
now,
can utilize. Oh my!
Those kills are just absolutely impeccable. Defenders are wiped off the map. Brimalt gonna deny that plant for a little bit. Allow time for the Apple Valley players to get
Why
back
not on the flank though? Look at this location. He has the opportunity to go crazy here.
They don't have the
Gets
cam anymore. They
one.
know where he is now. That's smoke. Brim is doing so much. He's gonna run through, but he's not gonna win the gun duel. Got the weaker side there. Now it's just a
Why not's
1v2.
moment.
Or why not?
Got
Just
the
the
gun
sheriff.
disadvantage.
Sheriff and a Spectre there. Can't find it all though. Park Center, 10-7, 3-round advantage. They can feel it. They're getting close.
What a
to
close
that
one.
win.
Yeah, Park Center, they're utilizing all their resources. They sat right there because they knew that they had the time to just kind of calm down and make Apple Valley, kind of like, I feel like they were caught off a little bit
They're
unexpected.
anxious, yeah.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of focus to just hold angles properly, and Park Center just went for a very quick execute. 3 people dying as soon as they decided to push together, and that was just like really well timed execute from Park Center.
Sky ulti. Spotted them all out. Just know exactly where they are. Able to get those clean headshots really quick. So, that. Ooh, Nico on that angle. Really well timed there. Ulti now
Perfectly
going to give a
timed.
little more information. Really well done there. Park Center, he's now running through lamps, running straight to his doom. Now, another 1v3. Park Center picks up that one. Another round there, moves to 4 rounds advantage. 11-7 here. They're
Quick
feeling
little
hot.
round.
They want that number 1. They want the top spot. They're getting
And you know
close
what?
to it.
This is what I said at the start of the game. Like, the first couple of rounds in a close match like this can really dictate how the momentum looks like for the rest of the game. Like, Park Center had a very confident first couple of rounds. And that's not to say that that means that they're immediately better, but they've kept that advantage going the entire game, and the pressure has not been lifted from Apple Valley.
That Ray's all flying in on the site. Senna for anything. There's no defenders over there right now. Didn't go poorly. They wasted on there, and now they're stuck between 2 of them. We'll find one. Roar backs him up. Excellent team play there to cover both
The
angles.
dynamic duo.
And they got a free sight with that.
I really like that entry from Senna and Roar there. Going in, distracting with that ult. You think that with a... Ooh,
Nice land shot. Interesting
he
though.
is. He's doing what he got to do.
Locking him
It's
up.
2.
That's another one. Switching over to the classic.
3.
That was huge. And the defuse now is going to go through. We were talking so much good, and the round just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably sometimes that's the effect of confidence, right? You start to get confident, too confident, it can result in things like that happening. Santi with a nice little 3K to get him back around, and you know, Apple Valley can breathe just for a little bit.
They're spending big
But
on this round. Lots of guns across the board here. Apple Valley does pick this one up. It will greatly shift the momentum back towards an even state and back kind of in their favor, and could lead to an even closer finish or possible overtime like
yeah,
that.
you know, when you're behind it, when you're Apple Valley, one round is all you need to get that momentum dip. Especially since we know that, they have what it
Too
takes.
great though. Why not getting one back though? Still down a man though for Apple Valley. Everybody is onto this site, but I think they just know exactly where those Apple Valley defenders are. They're denying the thrash though. Pain on Roar is good, spraying him down there. Picking up another one, and suddenly with
Why
the
not
power
with
of
the
why not,
3K?
they're going to have an advantage here. Just one member over that, but it could be all that they need. Will be evened out from Saint. Will be given in their favor by Saint. He is praying for this round right now, but he's just getting a 3K regardless. Park Center moving to match point. They know what they got to do now.
This is an insane upset. Like, we knew that this game
Not
was
really
going to
an
be close.
upset.
Yeah, you're right. It's not. You're right. I would say it's not an upset, but this is huge from Park Center. This really shows how exciting this season is because Apple Valley, the reigning champions, like they have their backs against the wall right now. Another timeout coming through from them. It's like, I don't know. I think this is kind of like a weakness of the privilege of Apple Valley in the sense that they, like I said, I've said this multiple times before, like they probably haven't had their backs against the wall many times like this. And that means that their mental in this situation could not be polished as well as some other teams.
That's timeout though. Trying to think of something.
Yeah.
I can counter this, this Park Center attack. Did get that one round, but so far in this half of the match, it's been just the Park Center show. They've just been on a tear here.
Yeah.
Of some of these rounds very cleanly.
For sure.
Not
They're
sure what
on their
Apple Valley's gonna have
revenge
to
from
do
last
here.
season.
Revenge arc now. It's exciting here.
Absolutely. I do like that Apple Valley's changed their defensive setup to a little bit more balanced, the 3-2, but they're gonna look for this B hit pretty loud. I wonder if they're
up huge. He just gets popped right away. Shots just did not line up there. Santi using that cage, try and get a little bit of an advantage. Not gonna decide to push up. Boombot will not find him up huge with the judge. They know he's there. He's gonna find one already under Roar. Top fragger down now. Backing off towards L.
Yeah, got some free space made over on A. That was a nice distraction little split. I think it's really interesting that Why Not goes for that play because that just shows his confidence even though their back is against the wall.
Didn't work.
But yeah.
It didn't end up working, unfortunately. They will find it though. Sana trying to deal with that cuss. Apple Valley doing well here so far.
Yeah.
They still have to play with that spike down. Nico, Sky are just posted up on that. Rim Smoke. Gotta do a good job of pushing him out. Still gotta deal with Mike though. But now Mike's gone. Forget everything I said.
Bomb's getting defused.
Gonna be stuck. Apple Valley gonna pick up one there in the clutch.
Apple Valley down, but not out at all. They still have the opportunity to have a pretty nice comeback. And, if they come back from this, this will kind of show that they really are the team that has everything. Because I would say that when you're the best, you kind of have to back it up.
Being
for
the
sure.
best, yeah.
Like, moments like these kind of show your weaknesses. But if they're able to show their weakness and still win, that would be insane.
Something, but Park Center's hoping to take him down. Park Center wants to be the one that's respected as the best right now, and they're showing up huge there. You see, Roar's got those jet knives here.
Absolutely.
this round. That's going to be huge for their killing capabilities. That Raze ult now is out as well. Kimsey on the spray, on the defense there.
Picking up 3 from elbow.
Absolutely huge. Now Nico's on a back foot. Also not going to do much to save him in Apple Valley. Pick up another one. We were talking about a comeback. It's looking like they got it. Maybe.
If there's any team to do it, it's Apple Valley. But super close. It's one big mistake and it's Park Center's game.
That's how tight this one is with these two top teams. That's what we see from the top of MNVL, the top of the league. This is the play we're gonna see at state. All the teams that we're gonna send to state later on, they're gonna all be competitive and they're gonna all be able to dominate and have close games like this.
Absolutely. Nico opting for a stinger? Is that on purpose?
My eyes are down.
Not sure about that one. Be an interesting possibility. We looked at their economies. If Park Center loses this, they are pretty much broke, and Apple Valley's economy right now is in a great spot. Of course, even though they could lose a round and still have a full buy, they can't lose a round or they'll lose the game. So I feel that's a little more pressing.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Come on, games or economy. Think about it. Come on.
You're right.
It's a fair comparison.
But Park Center using this tension to their advantage. They know that they have time as a resource. Doesn't mean it's infinite, but they're waiting a little bit to go for this push.
Push up with that Saber getting that opening frag. So on that defense, Plant will go down. We've seen Apple Valley show up in these retakes though. They've already got a 2-kill advantage. Definitely being able to play well here.
Yeah.
To see the brim, I think Saber's peeking up there. There to get though. Sees him now bouncing away, bouncing straight down to the ground.
Gets 1 or 2. It's 12-11.
Here it is. One more round and it's even.
Be another insane overtime.
Dude, we got another game to get to tonight, man. We got.
You
It's fine. We're working more hours then.
know what? But this is what I love to see. A close game like this, coming down to 12-11, is exactly what we should be seeing. Like, it shows that both of these teams are respecting each other and showing that, despite the fact that neither of them really have the opportunity to get knocked out of divisionals, that they care about that #1 spot.
I mean, I think you should just play competitive anyways. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You're just playing Valorant and you want to win.
Absolutely. But in a close game like this, all of your resolves are tested.
This is pretty much the round right now because overtime, completely different game. You're switching all the time. It's a totally different thing. So if Apple Valley can get this one.
Ooh, look like they might be opting for the teleport. No one's really even teleported, despite the fact that we're on bind.
No, haven't seen much of that yet. If they do take it, it'd be interesting as you see Apple Valley doesn't have anyone post up towards showers. In fact, there's full control for Park Center of that part of the map right now with their Raze.
Just doing some jump peeks for info, though. That's really interesting. They know that Park Center's playing a little slow, so going for these jump picks are a little bit risky, but the reward is really high when they're not showing much info.
Sure is. Tripwires. Cypher is locking down right now.
They found my wire.
Not rotation yet. They're still holding back, and it will be that then. It's like Apple Valley thinking that Park Center is going to move towards the A site after the Raze picked up that kill. But it was not a good read, though.
Raze pick up? No, but Raze just gets traded. It's 1 for 1, but Park Center now gets that free B site, and here we'll see Apple Valley. Will they be bold enough to pull off this retake?
Keep themselves in the game. No ultimates up for their side. Cypher on Park Center got it. There's just no way in right now. Might get in that one, though. They're hurting their chances a little bit. The trades are clean, though. Keeping the numbers even.
It's all about Santi on this flank. Ruth coming in.
So tight, though. The blind not going to find anything. Another even trade is 2-2. It's 1 for 1. They're fighting for the fate of the game.
They know where he is.
Dude, he's going to get it.
The shorty for the even.
Oh my god, Apple Valley delivering on what we hoped was going to be the game of the season. That
Switching
Saint and
sides.
Santi, similar names, they
Overtime.
just dueled there for the fate of possibly the top spot. And Apple Valley came out on top here as we move towards overtime.
You know what? Apple Valley bringing it back right there. We got 12-12 from 12 to 8. They brought back 4 rounds. Santi closing that out with a shorty. Like it came down to
Movie
everything.
moment, cinematic, main character.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Santi's really holding it down, even though the fact that he's had to play alone for so many rounds. But we have Apple Valley back on the attack, which has not gone the best for them, but not necessarily bad.
Here.
Maybe they're going to be able to learn from the mistakes that they made in the last game, in the
Last
attacking round. Yeah, it's half.
Really there, Blind going straight through that TP. Pretty much the first use of the TPs you've seen in this game.
Pretty
There's
much.
Blind though. Be the Cypher util for Parks Center on the defense towards that B site. I think Apple Valley's
Ooh.
pushing up all towards A. Trades going through on the first contact there. Andy coming through showers. I think that could be a huge play there. Or now through lamps, gonna get shut
Ooh.
down on that flank. Gonna be a man advantage for Apple Valley on the attack. They're gonna get the plant down now. 3v1. Mike.
Apple Valley, man, they're
Joined it.
just coming back. They're showing who's boss.
And Park Center got all high on the win there. Apple
Yeah.
Valley, just like, you know, the uncle or the daddy. He's like, now, relax.
Yeah,
we still got this. It's not over though. Definitely not.
Hey, we've seen Mike before. He's made plays like this where he picks up 3, but
God, in this
super
case.
hard.
Blow 'em up, man.
Santi really bringing it back.
Switching sides.
12-3.
Point.
Now, we haven't seen this for a while. It is Park Center on the ropes. They lose this
Yep.
one round, it's all over.
Apple Valley back in the advantage. They've had a lot of success in the last defensive rounds, but you know, at this point in time, everything is so tense that one mistake leads to 2 mistakes, or one mistake leads to the end of a round instantly. So,
Or the end of the game.
yeah, that's right.
This
Super
case,
intense.
how close this is. That one mistake could be the thing that's just defines your chances here. And frankly, with how overtime works and the switching, all the stuff from previous rounds honestly irrelevant. Look at how far back look at how far back everyone is. What? Nobody, guys, you gotta make some contact here.
I mean, sure they do, but they know that what they've been doing for the past 5 rounds hasn't been working, so they have to
Exactly.
switch it up a little bit, and I like that. You know, they know that they have to go for something a little bit different. Mike picking up that first blood on
Why
Dickinson.
not? Gotta find that first contact. 3
Ooh.
trades already. Going over towards Park Center. They could be shutting down Apple Valley once again.
Oof.
Huge blind there, 4-2 now. With the spike planted. Valley got both members. Posted up heaven there.
Santi been put in many clutch situations. He definitely does have the repertoire to win this round.
Absolutely there. There's one kill. The Cypher. He is low though, and he's gonna get traded back. Some here. Has the shorty. Could be fun. We've seen it before. But there's no way when he's running through the smoke. Park Center tying it up. 13-13. What is happening?
Overtime.
That is crazy. This is exactly what we expected to see today.
I mean, this is just wild.
Yeah. My question is what is going to be the event that stops this momentum? Because both teams are playing out of their minds right now.
It's gonna be, ultis coming online and stuff like that. Because
Well,
think about the power of that.
the ults do change. I mean, the ult orbs reset on every swap, so
Yeah. But we're counted out though.
I think
Full Valley now on this attack. Playing out a little. They're gonna bounce at there. Senna gonna
Ooh.
bounce into this there. Not be good though. Apple Valley picking up an early advantage here so far. One trade back from Mike. A little bit of activity towards the B side, of course. And
They
no plant has
actually-
gone through.
Last player
There will be Nico great there.
Spike
Not
planted.
enough
Bomb
though.
down.
Mike
They know
stuck,
where Sky's coming from as well.
Scout destroyed.
stuck, forced to retake. 1v3. Completely forced out of sight. With you know, very low
Ooh.
chance. Really clean shot there.
Found one.
That was
Beautiful
a nice little flick.
Now that
knows
ultimate
where
up,
to-
like I mentioned, could be a little bit, but could have
Ooh.
just missed the headshot there. Kimsey pulling back, giving Apple Valley
Switching sides.
another match point here.
Match point.
Could always be the round, or the game rather. It could be the round and the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And and that's the interesting thing here is that right there, when it's tense like that, you have to be so calm, and it's hard because to break the momentum, like if you're Mike there and you want to win, you have to like getting that triple kill is sometimes the momentum shift that you need to win. And
Exactly.
we need to see someone like from either side really show out like that to stop this momentum. But
Someone needs to break the tension here.
someone picked up an operator on Apple Valley's side though.
Interesting there. Even trades to kick off the round. Park Center moving towards B site. Does not have the most defenders. Will be one rotate out from the get-go. Try and even things up a little bit.
Yeah. Oof, blinded
First
out.
contact. Why not getting forced out? In the hallway. Park Center moving on to site there. Saint picking up that plant. I think he's going to get that first one down. Someone's going to get one back though. Still advantage for Apple Valley in terms of members.
Could shift at any moment though. Why not peeking out from elbow?
Not enough there. Spinning that out. That line on the roar, but they don't even think they know he's there. Tacker's gonna win it. It is still
Oh my
even.
gosh. Absolutely insane,
Switching
man.
sides.
Like I said, like every single player is playing perfectly. Not, I wouldn't say perfect, but every team.
Close enough to perfect. You could just round to perfect. Like I think it's fine.
Exactly
Like,
right.
it's like 99.9 to perfect. It's basically 100.
Yeah, we need to see an insane breakthrough from one, maybe two of these players to get this momentum changing. But it's like, in a moment like this, if you're one of these players, like, how do you do that, right? So intense. But you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds, right?
That's a great way to describe this so far. Because I mean, the pressure before the match was so great too. You got top teams fighting for #1 spot, and now they're stuck in 14-14 overtime. The game was supposed to be over like 10 minutes ago. I don't know what's even
Absolutely.
going on there. That opening trade going towards Apple Valley's side. They've just been going alternating rounds here. All the shots from the rest of it not gonna find. Saber bouncing onto site, bouncing over to Saint, taking him down there. Tough retake. Ooh, spray through.
Interesting spray through.
That, but Valor's already got a huge advantage here. 3 members. Really tough retake here. Sandy, they're gonna spot him out anyways. Gonna spray Nico rather, gonna take them down. Mike will find one back. Mike's been stuck in these clutch situations the whole game, man. Not
Yeah.
gonna find it this time though.
14-15. Will Apple Valley shake it up with a
Match point.
nice little defense here, or will Park Center escape by the skin of their teeth and get another round and just stay in it? Like, sometimes it's kind of demotivating, right? Because you win a round and all it does is put you back to even.
Exactly. These two teams are just. I mean, this is everything we asked for.
Absolutely.
The top teams fighting on the last week of the season. It doesn't. It might only get better than this at state. I don't know.
Absolutely. Got some info down. Should have heard some Skybirds. Yep, got some shots going through. Apple Valley playing it pretty regularly.
Dog. They're in
Scout
those close
destroyed.
angles. We'll find the brim out in lamps. Hold the spot though. Looks like they're gonna try and dash through that brim smoke. The jet just kidding quickly on the site. Those omens won't keep
Saber
up everything
first
though.
blood.
Kill for Apple Valley. Gonna be traded right back, and the plant will be down. We've seen this many times before though. Nico, get one there. It's gonna be an advantage for Park Center here, and they're
It's
down
just-
rounds, man.
Absolutely insane.
This game could go so long. Kimsey picking up one there, even it out. It's traded back. It's 2
It's
to 2.
2-2.
It's 1 to 2 here for Apple Valley.
Standing.
If he cannot find it, it's just another 1v1.
Nico versus
They're
why
fighting
not?
for the whole thing, and he can't
he-
get it. We're gonna go to another round.
Oh my gosh.
Switching sides.
Both pressure makes diamonds is the best way I could have put this. Both
Dude,
through
quote
pressure.
of the day. God
Uh,
dang.
absolutely. Like these guys are all playing super well. They're all fulfilling their roles. And you know something that's really interesting as well. We have the Saber and Zaina are constantly getting first bloods off each other.
Yeah.
Like it's not been a dominant like one of them is picking them off like first every time, but
Yeah.
they're trading back and forth, and it's like that's how this entire game has been. It's just extremely insane.
I mean, 15-15. The longest game of Valorant I've played went 17-15 and we lost.
Yeesh.
You know, it's something. Has there ever been a game that's gone to like 20 rounds? Is that possible?
It's possible.
I mean, I
That
feel like
would
at some
definitely
point you
be
just
a
gotta say it's a
doozy.
draw.
Absolutely, but hey, no draws here. You know that's
God,
for the
no.
boring folk in comp.
We'll play a second game if it stops us. Come on, we'll keep going.
But despite the tension, both teams playing a little bit chill, but going for that initiation all at once, which is great.
Where Roar is, he finds one on the Reyna. Now Starfire, he already sees that other one too. St. Kill getting another one. Looks like Park Center finding some footing here against the Apple Valley attack.
Yeah, that's
Lance gonna
great.
go through here. MC's got to find something coming up huge there on that backside. Only 4 bullets left in the gun. He's sprayed down though. Valley stuck here in a 1v3.
It's just Santi. And it's
Mike's already
down.
got that defuse. Park Center.
Park Center with the first advantage in overtime.
Switching
Next
sides.
round, it could be it.
Match point.
You know, Roar could have one of his signature pop-off moments and get them all down, but Mike also still been in many clutch situations. You know, maybe he finally gets his time to shine and closes it out, but Apple Valley still not definitely down, but not out.
I mean, Park Center's been showing up in these overtime attack rounds, but you know, previously it was just to tie the score with Apple Valley, who was winning the defense. But now they have this advantage going into what seems to be their better side, I guess.
Right.
Interesting possibility there. Or dashing on, going to be revealed by the trap wire. Going to be taken down immediately. Starfragger is gone. Another one is down. Advantage for Apple Valley on the defense.
It's just insane. Saber taking that frag onto Sena as well. Like I said, it's still back and forth. It does get traded though.
Why not?
Spike down.
Really great
A.
there. Tag teaming with the Gecko. Still holding that advantage, Mike.
Mike and
Clutch
Nico.
God here. Find one though. Mike is low though.
Mike has clutch. I mean, Nico has had some pretty nice clutch moments this game.
I've seen it before. I mean,
Is that Spike down though? Spike is down.
yeah, Spike's not planted. So time is just ticking away here.
No one's moving towards showers either.
Center's got to find something. This round open. Nico looking for a huge
Ooh.
play. Only going to be traded down 1-for-1 there. Mike just left with 23 health.
30 seconds
Really
left.
difficult one here. The Gecko is low. He comes out of the smoke wrong. Could be all it is. All she wrote here. Spray there.
Ooh.
Gets tag team there. And it's 16-16.
Both teams playing super well. I really like Nico's. He knows that he has to go for an unorthodox play there, so he pushes through that brim smoke, and almost it worked out. But since he wasn't able to find Gecko on that first peak, they peeked together, and it was a really interesting peek because we had one of them crouched and one of them didn't crouch. So there was literally no way
We survived.
in that moment for one bullet to kill both of them. So just micro plays like that just really are the stuff that you need to do to win in an intense situation like this, and we're seeing diamonds here.
We are seeing diamonds. We are seeing gold. We are seeing our top team is play right now. We have big execute from Apple Valley through showers. That dog going to try and stop it all, though. Going to be that first trade going through. Looks like Apple Valley going to get onto site here. They are pretty much even so far. Spike will be down though, and that is absolutely huge for retake.
Yeah. It's like, I'm hoping to see one of these players pops off and then gets their ult as well with those orbs, but from the kills, but bomb is down. We haven't really even seen many defuses. Oh,
Senna there with that double. Went up huge, but the numbers stay even. Real tight one here.
One enemy remaining.
Spike's taken down. Roar there.
ooh.
Be able
Roar defending it though.
Is nothing.
to that. Some gonna have to find it. Some can't get the kills on the fragger. Defuse is already there.
Oh, but is it
Gonna
going to
be
come
just
through?
a little close. He's gonna bear half a second.
0.5 seconds.
They take the round. Half a second.
Switching sides.
What a beautifully played round as well. That half second was huge because while Senna was detained, you had Roar like going for the defuse as well as the gecko, and he found the gecko, but Senna, as soon as that as soon as the suppress wore off, he trusted Roar to get that kill and went for the defuse because he knew that he had to get on that defuse right away, and they did, and had an insane down to the wire defuse.
Micro plays. That perfect team synergy. I feel
Absolutely
like
insane.
any of these teams can just pick two of their players and they can kind of like work as a pair. I feel like that's
Yeah.
what we've been seeing a lot. Is a lot of been seeing teamwork, but we've also seen like isolated teamwork between a duo or maybe a trio, and how they just play with all of their players so well. There's no one who feels out of place. There's no one who feels that they don't synergize well. It's just such perfect, near perfect top team play.
I have to agree. Park Center starting with an advantage in this round, which is huge since they're up around. Santi getting Roar though.
They're even though, and now advantage even Saint with a good blind there. Mike, can he find any kills? He's gonna get
Huge
that one
blind.
back. Gonna get those two there.
And it's
They
all
are
down to
clearing
one
house. That's gonna be it.
Hackers
Park
win.
Center takes the win over the
18.
four-time state champs. 18-16.
What an insane game. How are you feeling after that?
I feel like I need some water. That's what I think. I'm gonna.
Absolutely. Man, we came into this round we expected a close round. And you know what? That is exactly what we got. 18-16. I know that's the most that I've seen so
Yeah.
far. I'm not sure if that's the highest on MNVL, but both teams showing great performances. And we saw every single round was down to the wire. And just insane play from both teams.
Just so tight there. It was certainly something. It was that. I'm stuttering because I don't even know what to say.
It's like
I said before that we were hoping for kind of the game of the season, and frankly I think that just absolutely delivered. That's what happens when you send two top teams from your league straight at each other on the last week to decide who's number one going into the postseason, who's going to be able to come out on top. And Park Center just barely edged out Apple Valley, four-time state champs. I mean, I feel like we've kind of said everything that needs to be said. It was just such a close
Exactly.
game. And
the gameplay speaks for itself this game. And honestly,
yeah,
like I'm just wondering what is going through these players' heads at this moment, because like that is such an insane situation. And for everyone to play as well as they did in that moment really shows all of their mental fortitude. Like seriously, really well played from all 10 of them, even though only 5 of them walk away with the win.
it will only be side of Park Center. And that was it's 6:22. I think we started streaming about an hour ago. So we're tired. Everybody's tired. I'm sure the players are especially tired. That's the longest game I've seen personally as well, just with you back
Sure.
there. And
Yeah.
All right.
But luckily for us, we will be getting to see a glimpse into the mind of these players after a game like that.
We'll have a
Yeah.
interview in just a bit here. Right before that, we are going to send it to a quick break though, so y'all can just collect yourselves, refocus, and we'll see you on the flip side.